in our right mind, still he wants to complain, man. That shows you that he's never satisfied, you know. And he will always fulfill his part as the devil, opposing the law, opposing the everything that is beautiful in the eyes of Yahawashi, man. You know, that is that word Diablos also to continue. That goes also into one that chooses to side with, that chooses to do the will of Satan, man, or to side with him. You know, that's what he is about. His works are after Satan, man. To roughly paraphrase 2 Thessalonians 2:8 on down. So they come after the working of Satan because Satan is ruling in this earth. Like he tried to tempt Yahawashi, man. But he tried to persuade Yahawashi to bow down, to throw himself down, you know, to create bread out of the stones, you know. Then he would have, but Yahawashi rebuked him. So that shows you that you need to listen to the Lord and not to the left-hand side, to Satan, man. Because the Most High is over everything. And Satan, if you take the deal with Satan, then it's just it's a short-term deal, man. That's why all these celebrities die young or are miserable. Because they don't think. They only see the glitter, but behind that glitter is a lot of wickedness, a lot of bloodshed, a lot of pedophilia, a lot of sodomy, you know, a lot of suffering, no control of your life, no control of to whom you can spend money on, you know. You need to give up your loved ones and all that, man, your integrity, everything you need to give up, and just to be on camera for vanity. It's just useless, meaningless, nothingness, man. So, read on.
When he gave to the sea his decree, and the water should not pass his commandment.
That's power, man. You create something, you create the ocean, and it stays there. Well, if you look upon the ocean, and even when like on the islands or wherever you go, where there's like a clear water, where you see the dark water, then you be like, hey, shit. That's scary within itself, man. You don't know what's there, but only to look at it is scary, man. So if the Most High, you need to think about that. The Most High flooded the whole earth. So all these, it's not just water. All these predators in the water were devouring the people. People were dying off. You can't get out of the water, man. Everything is like deep. That's a scary thing, man. That's a horrible death, man. And it's going to be even worse when the nuclear missiles hit, when the chariots come. People are going to be, hey, man, they will seek death, but death shall flee from them, as the scriptures say, man. You want to die, but the most are going to be like, no, you're not going to die. You are the tough guy, right? You are the guy that said you were God. You are that guy that said, like, you don't need no one. You are the toughest guy on the block, right? You know it all, right? So let's put that to the test. Let's see if you know enough to get out of this situation. Let's see if you're rich enough to get out of this situation. Where's your money now? Oh, it's floating left and right. There goes you know. That's what it is. You still have can you hold on? The Proverbs 11 and 4. Yeah, read on.
When he appointed the fountains of the earth, then I was by him as one brought up with him, and I was daily his delight, rejoicing always before him.
Yeah, man. Okay.
Rejoicing in a habitable part. Habitable part of his earth.
Yeah, Yahawashi, he's the first created, the first Adam also, man. Because you had the Adamites, and we're multiple people, man. So Yahawashi been on the scene multiple times, man. Adam, you know, Melchizedek, Solomon, just to name a few. Before he came on the scene as Yahawashi, man, reincarnation. So he knows also to go to different things, man. He went to different things as, you know, in different times of this, you know, of this earth, man. Huh?
And my delights were with the Son of Man.
Come. So basically, that's it. Concerning that, can you read the Baruch 3:36? You can drop the thing.
It's the book of Baruch, chapter 3, verse 36. He had found out all the way of knowledge and had given it unto Jacob, his servant, and to Israel, his beloved.
Yeah, man. So that's who the Most High gave the true wisdom to, man. You know, Because if you go, can you go to Isaiah 42? And it's like Isaiah 40, yeah, 42 and 9. And then 40, yeah, 42 and
It's the book of Isaiah,
start at 8.
chapter 42, verse 8. I am Yahweh, that is my name, and my glory will I not give to another.
So like jump at a tree, up the tree.
Verse 3. A bruised reed shall he not break.
Verse 3.
Yeah, verse
46
3.
and 3.
46.
En daarna 42. Oh, Salachia, maar ja, ik was al voor,
Nu 46. Or
ja, 46 en 3 en daarna kun je naar 42. Want ik zat in vooruit te kijken, zo van, als het is, weet je, ik zag iets, ja, dat is cool.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 46, verse 3. Hearken unto me, O house of Jacob, and all the remnant of the house of Israel, which are born by me from the belly, which are carried from the womb.
Yeah, maar you see, so this is what, can you get Sirach 1, heb je dit part open? Can you get Sirach 1, verse 14? Because this shows you, can you read that one again? And then you can read the Sirach about
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 46, verse 3. Hearken unto me, O house of Jacob.
Hearken unto me, listen to me, O house of Jacob. Y'all Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans from your father's house, man. And the ones that are likened to a speckled bird, you might look like the heathen nations because your forefather laid down with the heathen women. Then, you know, their sons did the same thing. Then you're going to look like the heathen. But the Spirit bearing witness with our spirit that we are the children of Israel, man. That we are the children of the Most High. So it's all about who you are. If your soul resonates with this truth, then you are Jake, man. This is only given to Jake, like Psalms 147 and 19 and 20, states. It's all, the Most High doesn't deal so with other nations, man. He's only dealing with us concerning this truth, the covenants, everything is ours, man. The future is ours, man. Hebrews 8 and 8, the new kingdom that is coming is not going to be left to other people like Yahawashi is going to do, man. He's going to take the kingdom, and the saints will take the kingdom, but Yahawashi will come back to destroy everything. And when we, Yahawashi, we're going to be with him, putting our hands on these enemies, man. You know, and to put, the law down, the real law of Yahweh B'Shem Yahawashi, and then righteousness will flourish, man. Yeah?
Hearken unto me, O house of Jacob, and all the remnant of the house of Israel, which are born by me from the belly, which are carried from the womb.
You see? Which are born by me from the belly, man. It's all from it's all predestination, man. Which are carried from the womb. So, read verse 4. Salachia, read the Sirach.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 1, verse 14. To fear the Heavenly Father is the beginning of wisdom, and it was created with the faithful in the womb.
Yeah, man, before, this is created with the faithful in the womb. It's already, you have different precepts upon that, like with Ezekiel, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee, and ordained thee to be a prophet. It's all predestination. The Most High knows which spirits he's going to send back. That's why you need to fear him, because he gives you the assignment after you, even if you perish or if you die, you go up to the spirit world, then the Most High sends you back and to do his will, man. If you do it wickedly, you're going to do it wickedly, but if you're a prophet, a righteous one, you're going to do the same thing, man, because the spirit of the prophets are subject to the prophets, man. Hey, shalom, so, back,
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 46, verse 4. And even to your old age, I am he, and even to whores will I carry you. I have made, and I will bear, even I will carry, and will deliver you.
Yeah, the hoary hairs goes into the gray hair. It's off the will of the Most High, man. If he makes you wise and older, it's all to do with him. Hey, shalom. So, read on.
To whom will you liken me and make it me? To whom will you liken me and make me equal and compare me that we may be like?
Yeah, I mean, you can't compare the Most High. That's why he's far greater. He is the greatest, man. You can't compare the Lord with any other, even these false gods, these idols. They create them. They can never be more than the Lord. The creation of the creations. Because men make these gods, men do all these things to worship things that are vanity, that are nothing. And then they be like, oh, that, like the scripture say, making stocks and saying to stocks and to stones, to wood and stone, oh, this is my God. Hey, Shalom, Council, read on. It's going to say it.
They lavish gold out of the baggage and weigh silver in the balance, and hire a goldsmith, and he make it a god.
Yeah, so they hire this also linking with the wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, chapter 15. Those who create these abominations, these idols, they deserve. And if you get stuck on it, everyone that worships that, you deserve that, man. Both the ones who worship it and who create it are abominations, man. They both, nothing, man. It's a horrible thing that you're doing. It's vanity, man. This is like when I take a car, out of that car, and make a statue or whatever, and then I go worship before that. Y'all realize that's never going to happen, man. But that's the example that, let me just say, some people out in the world do that, and then call it a god, and people start to see that and follow after it because you can do whatever you want there. That's what the people want, man. That's why they go out, and of course the Most High blinded them, man, to do such things, man. But yeah.
They fall down, they worship. They bear him upon the shoulder. They carry him and set him in his place, and he standeth from his place shall he not remove.
Yeah, man, so they need to take it up. It's like in the letters of Jeremiah. They create these false gods. If they fall down, they fall down. It's it. That's it. So now they born, they carry their gods, which the goldsmith had put together and put it there on a place, and it cannot move, man. And if it moves, it's a demon that is attached to the shit that you're doing. Or someone that moved it. A lot of other people were doing that in secret also, man. But the Most High exposed them all. Being all hidden away, worshiping things that you're not supposed to be worshiping. But the Most High will find you even there in secret, man. You can hide yourself in caves or whatever. If you worship something that you don't are not supposed to be worshiping, the Most High will find you out, man. But yeah.
Yeah, one shall cry unto him.
Oh, you will find out, Slappy, yeah?
Yeah, one shall cry unto him, yet can he not answer, nor save him out of his trouble.
Yeah, man. So these idols can't save you. See, Bashir, that all these things, that won't save you, man. Yahawashi will save you if you worship Yahawashi, and if you do so, you are preordained to do so, man. It's with the men of the Lord are created from, before you were in the womb. We already knew you, man. You already knew what is what. So yeah.
Remember this and show yourselves men. Bring it again to mind, O ye transgressors.
Yeah, man. So you need to get your stuff together, man. And the elect is the elect because the Most High already chosen them, man. He already knows who are His. He already knows, like the scriptures say, I have preserved unto myself 7,000 men who have not bowed down the knee to bow out. They didn't go on all that. They're not stuck and stupid, man. They worship the Heavenly Father. And of course, we all come from Christianity. Some brothers come from other parts, for other things. But the Most High restored that knowledge. He gave you back, your heritage, man, to worship Yahweh B'Shem Yahawashi, your true power, the only ultimate power, man. The gods of these nations are all idols, like the book of Psalms says, man. They're nothing. They're vanity, man. They cannot even move. They can do a damn thing by themselves, man. Yeah.
Remember the former things of old, for I am Yahweh, and there is none else. I am Yahweh, and there is none like me.
Go on.
Declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, My counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure.
Come, verse 42 of Isaiah 52:9. So you see all the things declaring the end from the beginning, man. That information, that's also what we've been saying. You know, the Most High reveals that unto us, man, to show the end. You know, the CHIP, you know, the RFID. You know, people are going to be chipped. This whole economy will collapse. All the bread and circus, you know, soccer plays and all that will be, and that will be put to a stop, man. All these pro soccer players with all that money, they will see that that's useless. Esau will shut everything down, man. And eventually, you know, Esau, you know, he's going to crash this whole system down. But what's going to happen in the end? Even for them, it's going to end. So it is vanity to serve the world, man. This world will end, but the world to come is going to be forever. Huh?
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 42, verse 9. Behold, the former things are come to pass, and new things do I declare. Before they spring forth, I tell you of them.
You see, so before they spring forth, I tell you of them, man. You know, you revealed the secrets unto his servants, the prophets, man. So we have the inside information that you do well if you take heed to it, man. Because it's through the spirit of Yahawashi to have you, to put you in your right mind, man. You know? Can you get the... Yeah, basically, read sir.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 8 verse 1. And he answered me and me saying, the Most High had made this world for many, but the world to come for a few.
Yeah, man. So this world, you can do whatever you want, because the wicked are ruling, right? But for the chosen, of course, we can't do that. But the majority of the world do whatever they want. But when we are going to rule, that's going to be put to a stop, man. We're going to be the police of the earth, man. They shall all flow to Yasharahla, man. We're going to tell them what to do to the spirit of the Lord, you know. And that kingdom will be beautiful, man. We are going to live in the circumstances wherein we are supposed to be living, man. In true righteousness, peace, you know, worshiping the Heavenly Father, knowing how to worship Him, knowing how to keep the high holy days in perfection, knowing how to keep the law, statutes, and commandments, because we're going to be cleansed. You know, we're going to, like in Hebrews the 8th chapter, man, we're going to do everything perfect. So the blessings will be also 100% upon us. You know, everything will be in balance. It will be beautiful, man. The animals going to have peace. The nature's going to be, you know, springing forth like it's supposed to be doing. The land Sabbath, you know, after the 6th year, 1 year, you need to let the land rest so the vegetation will become super potent like it's supposed to be. Back in the days, 2 men were carrying a cluster of grapes between them. Now, a child can just throw around the grapes, man. So that shows you that back in the days, even our stature is you know, came down, man. We're not as big as we're supposed to be. You have castles that you need to, you know, like the Apostle Rama went to a castle that you know, the doors are bigger than like back in the days, man. That shows you that we were bigger. But yeah, man, we shrunk in everything, man. But now the Most High gave us that wisdom back, because even that He took away from us because we were not listening to the Heavenly Father, to His servants, the prophets, man. Pulling the shoulder, not wanting to listen. Huh?
I will tell thee a similitude, Ezra, as when thou askest the earth, it shall say unto thee that it giveth much mold whereof earthen vessels are made.
Huh?
But little does that gold commanded of, comment of Salakia. What little does that gold comment of, even so is course of this present world.
You see, so just like this gold is precious in the earth because it's not abundantly present. That's what that makes it more valuable. Other things where earth and vessels are made, there's plenty of that, man. Enough. A lot enough, you know, inside joke. That's what it is, another one, yeah. So that's how you see it's just the case with the elect. You know, you have people that's these people are stupid, man, them young people from Ireland. But you know, just like with the coming kingdom, you know, it's not for all people, man. It's for the elect of Yahweh B'Shem Yahawashi. The rest is just likened to things whereof earthly vessels are made. But the gold, the Most High will make up his jewels, as the scriptures say, man. And the jewels are the children of Israel, man, the elect of the children of Israel. And all of Israel will be in the right mind, in the kingdom. Even the 2/3 will come back to the elect, and they will be, even the least of our people will be far better than everyone that you have seen in this earth being of a heathen nation. So that one is done. What? Yeah, read it.
There is many created, but few shall be saved.
Yeah, man. Many are created, but a few shall be saved. Like Yahawashi said, man. Many are created, but the few shall be saved, man. So, yeah, that was it. Huh?
Yeah, that was it.
What is it? Oh, van de 10 jaar houdt die vast. En
Vers 11 en 6, ja. En Daniel 12, 10.
ja, dat is het.
It's the book of Daniel chapter 12 verse 10. Many shall be purified and made white and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand.
Yeah, man, that wisdom is for a selected group, man. None of the wicked shall understand what's going on in the spirit, man. It's only for the elect, man. The wicked will not understand. Not everyone will do this, man. Because Yahawashi explained it in Matthew 13. It's not for everyone, man. It's a blessing that your eyes are open. You're seeing what's going on right now, man. Huh?
This is the book of Psalms chapter 10 verse 2. The wicked in his pride do persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. For the wicked boasted of his heart's desire, and blessed the covetous, whom the Lord abhorred.
Yeah, so this is really like these wicked people. They are their mind is totally different, man. They are going after the righteous, man. Can you read it again?
The wicked in his pride do persecute the poor.
Yeah, see, the wicked in his pride persecute the poor, man. The poor are the Israelites, man. We are at the bottom. They are persecuting us, man, harassing us, but everything will be flipped around, because you see now that they are crying, because Deuteronomy 30 and 7 states that, these curses that are upon us will be lifted off of us and put upon them that who hate us, man, who persecute us, man. These heathen nations, they're going to go through it. In China, they're crying, children are locked up in the C-19 camps, people are hoarding food, because, they put the whole place on lockdown, man. You see the bills going up. They're being, stricken with all types of bills. So Esau is fighting them and crushing their minds, man. But we, the Most High protects us. Yahweh says, we're going to stay protected, and we will not be faced with that, man. You're going to go through highs and lows still, but if you compare yourself with these nations, these heathen nations, they are really going to the brink of losing control, man. Totally being unstable. And the Most High didn't give us a spirit of fear again, man. Do you have that still, the 2 Timothy? Or 1 Timothy?
1 Timothy.
Yeah, did you finish that? That's finished? Yeah, read.
Verse 4, book of Psalms chapter 10 verse 4. The wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after the Heavenly Father. The Heavenly Father is not at all in his thoughts.
Yeah, you see, because they don't fear the Lord, man. They don't fear the Lord. So they're not going to do. That's why the world is totally against the Lord, because they swear in the Bible, cast the Bible aside, and then they go with the law of the land, which is totally unrighteous, and they write new laws, and they don't even keep their own laws. So how much more are they not going to keep the law of Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi if they don't even keep their own laws, man? So yeah.
1 Timothy chapter 2 verse.
What was Psalm 9? You had something over there? Question? You have the first one with the question? Nee.
Ik heb John 5 ook in Romans kijken. Romans 8.
Yes, the next 23 van the good things of the spirit and not the good things of the flesh.
Oh ja, ik dacht, je vroeg hier ergens, maar ik dacht vanaf 16 uur. Ik heb Psalms 78, heb ik nog. Ik heb Ecclesiastes 12, 17.
Psalms
1 is ook nog niet helemaal.
Het is wel een second. Het is second Timothy.
Ja, het is 2 Timothy.
2 en 17, ik heb het nu. Got it. You want me to read it?
Nee, het is 2 Timothy 2 en 7.
Psalm 1 is...
Normaal vind ik het gewoon straight boom. Maybe it doesn't.
Spirit of fear. Sound mind. Yeah.
Well, this is, as you can feel.
Nee, 1 and 7.
Ja, dat is zeker.
Yeah, 1 and 7. This is 2 Timothy 1 and 7.
You can't read it?
This is 2 Timothy 1 and 7. For Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and of a sound mind.
Take it first one. So read it again. First one.
This is 2 Timothy chapter 1 verse 7. For Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and of a sound mind.
Yeah, man. So because we trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi, he's through the scriptures. You know, we are becoming more stable and stable. And these people are losing it, man. You know, these people are totally losing it. They're out in the world. They don't know what to do. If this world ends, if the lockdowns come, they don't know what to do. They're going back to being depressed, going to stick their heads in the sand. You know, they want to escape reality. And if they can't go out, they're gonna, you know, use dope, you know, and be buried in that high. But when you high, the world, if there's a dog coming towards you, wanting to bite you in your leg, if you are on there and then you take a pill or you take some shot of heroin or whatever, the dog's still there. The reality still will hit you, man. So being built up in the spirit, we you know, becoming stronger and stronger to endure these times. And we even laughing at our enemies because that's what the scriptures say, man. You know, we laugh at them because we see his time coming, man. You know, the Most High will laugh at his enemies because he knows that his time is coming. And how is the Most High communicating? Through his prophets. How is he laughing? Through his prophets, man. So we out here prophesying, saying before things happen, and we see this world falling, our world coming nearer and nearer. The more this goes down, the closer our kingdom is, man. The kingdom of Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi, man. Which is where we want to live. And that's real life. Huh? Read the first Psalm.
It's the book of 1 John chapter 4 verse 18. There is no fear in love, but perfect love casts out fear, because fear hath torment. He that feareth is not made perfect in love.
Yeah, man. So, you know, that goes all into if you worship the Lord, you know, if you really fear the Lord's going to build you up. If you don't, if you are totally fearful, you're not the Most High. Are you really built up in the spirit then, man? That's basically what I wanted to say with you. Oh, yeah? Yeah, this is what we're looking for, man.
It's the book of Isaiah chapter 11 verse 6. The wolf also shall dwell with the lamb, and the leopard shall lie down with the kid.
Huh?
And the calf and the young lion and the fatling together, and the little child shall lead them.
Everything is going to be in order again. You know, our children are going to chill with lions, with all types of animals, man. The animal kingdom, everything will be back in balance like it's supposed to be, man. You know, it's going to be even that. We're going to enjoy every creation of Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi, man, in its entirety.
Wat gaan jullie doen?
Ja, we komen nog
Ga je naar Fransen of naar Kino?
Oost en dan komen we ja, dat is so read on.
Verse 7, and the cow and the bear shall feed, the young one shall lie down together, the lion shall eat straw like the ox, and the sucking child shall play on the hole of the asp, and the weaned child shall put his hand on the cockatrice den. They shall not hurt nor destroy in all my holy mountain, for the earth shall be full of the knowledge of the Heavenly Father, as the waters cover the sea.
Yeah, man, so everything is going to be on point in that day, man. You know, our children can, normally if you see a snake or whatever, you're gonna be in fear. If your child is near a snake, you'll be like, hey, you see death coming, man. But in the kingdom, everything will be in subjection of of us, man. Because that is the way it is supposed to be anyway. You know, but to our enemies, we can sick enemies on, you know, we can torture enemies, we can, you know, for them it's gonna be a different story, man. You know, we're gonna be all in perfect balance with Yahawashi, man. Our life is gonna be perfectly balanced out, man. We're gonna be fully in the spirit of Yahawashi, and Yahawashi, new bodies. You know, if you are the elect, man, boom. That spiritual power, that's what we want, man. We want to be able to fly. We want to be able to, you know, shoot beams out of the hands. You know, like the scriptures say, a horn out of the hands. Horn means power. If you shoot power, what is power? Key. You know, as they do in the animes, man. Shooting energy. That's what we want, man. And brothers had been having dreams. I've been having dreams that I had that. So I want that, man. I felt like a glimpse of it. And that was your power, man. Beautiful. You're able to, you know, lift up your hand. Fire comes. You burn burn the witch. Hey, that's beautiful, man. So in that day, Esau comes with his soldiers. I saw him coming off a truck, you know, all black, certain suits on. You know, that's what's going to happen, man. We're gonna crush them all, man. We're gonna be sharp treasured instruments, man, of Yahawashi, because the Most High is going to put his foot down upon all the enemies, man. He's going to crush them all, man. He's going to beat them to powder. So this all the keepers of the house, these people can't read that because, you know, with the queen and all that. It's important to the 12, Ecclesiastes 12.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 12. Start at 1 or start at 3?
Yeah, 3 the point, yeah.
Verse 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few.
Yeah, man, so the keepers of the house shall tremble. The keepers of the house, if you go to the word economy, it goes to house management. These Edomites, they think that their houses shall continue forever, their families, and that they can rule forever. But that's going to be put to a stop according to the scriptures, man. So the grinders shall cease. There's going to be no more jobs, man. But in the kingdom, you're going to have continual employment. You're going to be slaves, man. All the ones that put people into captivity, our people into captivity, they will go into captivity, man, for 1,000 years. And it's going to be not like today, like fast, because the Most High is speeding up the times for the sake of his elect. Now the days fly by. So the time in this hellhole will go by fast. But in that day, we're going to enjoy our day, man. But for you, it's going to be hell, man. All y'all heathen, man. Not just Esau, man. Also these Hamites, all these other nations, these Africans so-called, these Hamites, these Moabites, so-called Chinese, the Elamites, the so-called Indian people, you know, them coolies and all that, them Ammonites, them so-called Japanese people, all of them other nations, man. They're going to pay for what they did because they all have a hand in our downfall, man.
Please for you. It's the book of Obadiah.
Read that one first.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 7. And the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecute thee.
Yeah, man. So, you know, all these curses will be placed upon our enemies, man. They're now messing with us. But just like the parable of Lazarus, it's going to be, you know, when these devils, they go to the spirit world, you know, Lazarus represents Jake, you know, and you see that in Abraham's bosom, in the spirit world, you know, when these devils go there, you'll be like, hey, let me just warn my I5 brethren, let me warn my brothers so, you know, they can, you know, leave off of Esau from your people, from the Israelites. But it's going to be, it doesn't matter. Because, you know, if you read there, it's being said that it doesn't matter, you know, because everything is set already. Everything is like where the scripture like we started off with, like one of the first ones in second Exodus 4 and 27. Everything is measured perfectly, it's set fast. Everything will go according to the will of the Lord. He created the wicked for the day of evil. He created good and bad. The bad people, these damn devils, they're gonna be you're because Esau was like, they're gonna pay for everything that they've done, man. They haven't paid for nothing, man. You know, they remind you, even if you, if someone has, even if they lend someone money among their own people, hey, I still, you still owe me 87 cents. So how much more when you tortured, raped, robbed, murdered the whole, the chosen of the Heavenly Father, the Creator of everything? How much more are you going to pay for all that, man? Blaspheming the Most High, you know, putting yourself up as the Most High, putting your son up as a damn Edomite with long hair. The ones that the Most High hates, man. He hated Esau. Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. So now you put his only begotten son, the first created spirit, as the Edomite, as the ones that he hates. What do you think that he's going to do unto you, man? Only for that alone.
It's been 2 days.
For him, you know, 1,000 years for us, it's most for him it's 1 day. Like the book of 2 Peter 3:9 states on down. So yeah.
It's the book of Obadiah, verse 15. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head.
Yeah, man. So as you have done it to our people, you will be recompensed for that. You're going to be recompensed for all of that, man. And it's a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense them that trouble you, man. It's a righteous thing. So we're gonna, all those people that persecuted us, that afflicted us, are gonna be in that same. It's gonna be flipped around, and you're gonna get it double. You're gonna get it worse. America's gonna be destroyed. All you know. Now you see the Economic Forum and all that. The WEF. You know, the WU, all them organizations that are attached to the image of the beast, to this damn Roman system, this Edomite system, that's gonna fall, man. And there's gonna be no more damn cave monkeys out on the streets, man, telling you that you are a monkey while they are breeding like damn animals, while they don't have any morals. Look at hey, man.
You get that, man.
This is unbelievable, man. Can't read.
This is
That
Ezekiel.
was done?
This is Ezekiel chapter 25, verse 5. Because thou hast had the perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in thy time of their calamities, in the time that their iniquity had an end.
Yeah, man. So he furthered the affliction, man. Can I read on?
Therefore, as I live, said the Lord power, I will bear thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Said thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
Yeah, so you see, it is because they just kept shedding blood of our people. That's why, you know, these devils are going to be recompensed, man. We shouldn't even have gone this far, but Esau just kept it pushing, man. But also, you know, it is what it is. The Most High is letting them build up their rap shit as well, man. But they push it too far, man. Castrating and all that, you know, raping men. Come on, man. Children are being raped, little boys being sold for harlots, like the book of Joel states. What kind of shit is that, man? That's a man that has low or no moral compass, man.
They have done a lot of shit.
Yeah, man.
I was there's a series on Netflix, Just Serve. There you see a glimpse of war in Congo that they fought, the Edomites. They see what they do with the jakes with the little boys, you know. So they cut them, just open, tie them up.
Yeah.
Cut them open with a knife like this.
That's horrible, man. And that's they showing glimpses of what has been done. But you need to think about that. This devil likes to hide his shit. So what did he do when the cameras were not there? Exactly. That's like 100 times worse, man. And being an Edomite, you know, if you see that, these people being Edomites, they would do crazy shit, man. Cutting off rods, putting that on their head or something. Hey, look at me, stupid shit like that. You know, or smoking it like a cigar or something. You know, that's the spirit of these devils, man. Cutting up people, then go in it, or they made human leather, man. Human leather furniture, human leather jackets. All of that, man. Yeah, man. They did horrible things, but they're gonna be recompensed, man. They're gonna be paid back. And all the bullshit that they're doing, even these like over here, these females with these fake asses, that's a product of Esau, man. Not of the Most High. Esau came with a plastic surgery. Plastic is counterfeit, it's fake. It says already, plastic surgery. So when you go in there to alter yourself, that's not you, that's fake. Everything is fake with this devil, man. Huh?
A bit further.
Yeah, you said you had a
Yeah, the precept. Yeah, that is Luke chapter 12, verse 2. For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known.
Yeah, man. So everything that they done in secret is going to be revealed, man. You know, can you get Habakkuk 2 and 16? So now all the things are coming out. What you did in slavery, what you did, to the indigenous people of the Americas. Now that the Queen died, you know, she did all types of wicked shit in Canada, man. And she had they had like 14 countries, or I don't know how many. This morning I heard like 14, but you know, some of them they gave back, like even Nigeria. And then yeah, I'm happy, you know, that the Queen did that, did this, she made us independent. Motherfucker, she didn't even have the right to be there, man. Dumbass nigga, man. Stupid people. Our people are stupid, man. They deserve all the things that they're gonna get, man. How can you be there thanking that damn demon while she slaughtered your people, man? To the day she died, man. And then you be like, and they have that fucking nigga woman. Yeah, I'm thankful because this, that, and the third. Fuck you for that, man. And I can't wait. That's why the Apostle Rokar said, like, man, we gonna jump over Esau, man, to get to you, man.
Yeah.
You damn freaking nigger women, all these damn, you know, these 2/3 of our people, man, they're sitting up there thanking Esau, thanking their enemies while they rape, rob, and murder them till the day that they hit the bucket, man. Till they freaking will put down in the dirt. People are bloody freaking insane, man. Unbelievable. You see these people thanking this damn bitch, and while she's rotting away. She's in the spirit world with her head fucking down, man. That's what it is, man. They all go back to the spirit world, man. And don't think like someone had said, like, yeah, up there I was nothing. You know, some guy had a dream that he was in the spirit world, or you know, he died or something to that effect. You know, up there I was nothing. That's what one guy said. The damn devil. And that's what it is, man. You had more?
No, yeah. One time.
Yeah, 2 and 16. Yeah.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 16. Thou art filled with shame for glory, drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory.
Yeah, man, shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. All the things, the dregs, you're gonna drink it, man. All the things that you have done unto our people, you're gonna get it back, man, to the dregs thereof. So to the nasty bits, you know, the things that you, if you have a beer, you know, the last few things, you know, on the summer day, you drink your beer, it's getting hot, warm, you be like the last things, you know, and if you drink it, you be like, you know, it's nasty. So you rather just throw it away, get a new beer. But you're gonna finish everything, man. All the punishment that you're gonna give, the judgment of the Most High, you're gonna get it to the last drop. You're gonna get it, man. You need to pay for a lot of things, man. You damn devils, but also these other nations, man. Because everyone had a hand in our downfall, man. What nations did it take of our spoils? You know, what nation didn't spoil her, man? All these nations had us, man. Mistreated us, man. And that's an understatement, man. Even these fucking gooks, they be all clapping that like damn morons that they are. Because if you look at Mongoloids and the similarities between Mongoloids, you know, these Down syndrome, and these damn you know, Chinese and all of them, they have a lot of similarities, man. Yeah, man, brother made a video about it years ago. I was laughing, man. It was 100% on point. Read us, the bad vision and all that, and how they walk, their mobility, you know, certain things that they do, you know, the shape of their heads and all that, man. their noses, and there's a lot of stuff that if you look up in Mongoloid and Down syndrome and Chinese, then you're gonna see, you're gonna laugh, man. Some of them, of course, yeah, between them, yeah, you know, you have them left and right, of course, that look better, these females. But a lot of them, that's why back in the days they were called Mongoloids, man. Back in the days they were called that. I even was dealing with one of these females years back, and she said that, but they didn't like that, so they changed it up. They had like a Chinese name for them, you know, and then you know, now everyone knows them as the Chinese, but for themselves, if I correctly remember correctly, they have a certain name for themselves while they are in China, you know, because they don't like their history, you know. But de Ecclesiastes 3, kan je die pakken weer? En kan jij, ja, en 4. Because the keepers of the house are trembling, they're scared, you know, can't read. Just want to say it.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and 4. Let me, 3 was not finished.
Yeah, it's really good.
In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few.
Yeah, man, it's not going to be any jobs, man. You know, a lot of people are already complaining. I heard a brother saying, like, people in the other work fields than construction, a lot of them are complaining for lack of jobs already. And now they don't even have money to pay their gas, to pay their food, because everything is becoming too expensive because of the bill going up. The electric price is higher than the mortgage, man. You know, higher than the rent. So yeah, read on.
And those that look out of the windows be darkened.
Yeah, man, so that represents that the future is dark, it's not bright. You have a bright future ahead of you, son. Not anymore, you know. Those views are darkened, man. You know, because the keepers of the house are trembling, they're going to shut down everything, and they know that they need to move quick because they want to shut everything down to bring in their new system, man. They want to bring their new system in, man. Everything cash needs to be, you know, eradicated, and everyone needs to be in the system. That's why you see now everything's being digitalized, man. The Internet of Things, ubiquitous computing, so everything's connected. Your doorbell's connected to the internet. Your damn refrigerator, your phone, your car, you know, everything's to the you know. If you have like Google Maps or all types of things in your car. They put these boxes in these cars, man, just like they do with companies, black boxes. If you leave too early, you're gonna hear like, hey, you left early, then. They know. So how much more these elites, man? If a peon, a construction worker, his chef already knows what's going on, because he's dealt with mentally. Yeah, we can't leave yet. You know, we need to wait. Blah 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 blah. And I heard it multiple times. Because oh, you have a black box? Yeah, man. See, if they don't, they just split. You know, so yeah. Huh?
And the doors shall be shut in the street, and the sound of the grinding is low.
Yeah, man. No more work, no more business. Business gonna be for rent or for hire or whatever, for sale. You know, because there's no more work, so no more revenue means I can't pay the bills. So we need to sell this place. Huh?
And shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low.
And that's what you're seeing already. The daughters of music shall be brought low. You know, we, Yashala, we are the inventors of musical tools. We are the ones, the singers of Israel. We are making that music, man. Esau's twisting it and makes it wicked, but now it's being brought low. You know, all that bullshit is being put out there, man. No real thought behind it. And he's, of course, man, Jake, he can make bullshit sound good. So, but it's already of a low level, man. Pushing a wicked vibration upon the people to be, you know, a bunch of street thugs, being hoes and bitches, you know. But when we tell you to do right, then we are the ones that are you know, women haters. But while niggas says like you a hoe, you a bitch, you know. Oh, I love him. So that's why you deserve the shit that you're gonna get, man. Rise up, you women that are at ease, man. Because for many years you're gonna be in true terror, man. Bring that boss bitch energy in that day, man. When people are out there, you know, chasing you, not to deal with you. Some of them might rape you, but the majority, people are gonna eat. Cannibalism is gonna go back because famine is coming, man. If the stores are empty, there's no more supermarkets needed. It's not just that you can't buy clothes and stuff. It's also the food that's gonna be out, man. Esau's already messing up the water. Things are being found in the water, which is dropping your fertility, dropping the fertility rate. All the plastic, all the BPA's, fertility rate going down. Abortion shit is being pushed. Fertility, the birth rate going down. They say, "Oh, we're gonna stop it right now." What do you think is gonna happen? You still have the anti-conception, all these pills that are fucking up your hormones. As a female, as a woman. In the kingdom, that's not gonna be necessary. Even you have herbs out there that can have your seed. Basically you can bust it up whatever you want, but the woman won't get pregnant. Of course, Yahawashi the son. But he created that. That shows you that certain herbs are out there that you can use to, basically the sperm will be like, nah, not today. But you can still bust off. But that shows you that the Most High has an answer for everything, man. That's just the point. But that one was done. So let me see. Because these people are, you might think like, oh, yeah, the queen is gonna be, no, she's gonna get her judgment, man. She's gonna get her judgment. Can you get Isaiah 14 and 21? And can you, chapter 3? And verse, that's 16 till 21.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 16. And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there.
Yeah, man. So you see, in this place, read on.
I said in my heart, Yahweh shall judge the righteous and the wicked, for there is a time there for every purpose and for every work.
Yeah, man. So here, this is the place of judgment, and the Most High, He will judge the people, send them back here. But read on.
I said in my heart concerning the estate of the sons of man, that Yahweh might manifest them, and that they might see that they themselves are beasts.
You see, that you may see that they are beasts. Huh?
Beasts. For that which befalleth the sons of men befalleth beasts, even one thing befalleth them, as the one died, so died the other. Yea, they have all one breath, so that a man had no preeminence above beasts, for all is vanity.
Yeah, man, both of them die, man. But one spirit is going to say it, and these beasts, you have these beasts of the field, which are these heathen nations, man. But even in the scripture, if you do the things that like it unto their lifestyle, then you become a beast, man. Because if you don't, the book of Revelation 22, verse 14 and 15 says, without the law, statutes, and commandments, you are like a beast. And that goes into, you're like a dog. A dog is a beast. And that goes into becoming impudent. Full of, you don't have any shame. A dog is just fuck everywhere. Piss everywhere, do whatever he wants. He's thinking out of, and handling himself after instinct, man. We have law, statutes, and commandments. We have the spirit, man. So we need to do better. I was as a beast before thee. That's what the scriptures say, man. So, but these Edomites, hey, man, they are the ultimate beast, man. Behold the beast, man. Even in the Planet of the Apes, they were saying that back in the old school, man. They were reading like equivalent of the scriptures to this damn, to Charles Heston, if I'm correct, man. But read on.
All go unto one place, all are of the dust, and all return to dust again.
You see, you go from ashes to ashes, dust to dust. People. The scriptures say about men that men are but earth and ashes. We were created from the earth, right? That's what it's going into. Huh?
Who knoweth the spirit of man that goeth upward?
Go back to the spirit world, huh?
and the spirit of the beast that goeth downward
straight into another animal.
to the earth.
So the man goes up to the spirit world, the beasts go to another one. You know? Can you get the Ecclesiastes 12:7? Oh, you came back.
Yes.
Oh, they're already done.
Only Baal.
Only? Yeah? Okay. Yeah. So the brothers weren't out there. We are here, y'all. It's in season, out of season, good weather, bad weather. That's what it is, man. The spirit showed you like, hey, come back.
Yeah. No, it don't.
Yeah. But it's
was
good.
terrible.
Good that you're back, man. Good to see you again. You know? Yeah, man, that's what it is, man. The apostles, elders, the brothers of Great Mill, so we all here every time, man. Doesn't matter if it's busy, not busy. If you feel like a little bit under the weather, we pray to the Most High to have us, just during the camp, just be on fire. And after that, you can just, yeah, man. So, yeah.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verse 7. Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return unto Yahweh who gave it.
You see, so your body goes in the earth, and the spirit goes back up, man. Then the Most High King, after the death, is is the judgment, right? That's what the scriptures say, you know. So your body goes back, in the earth. You shouldn't even be in the boxes in the earth. So you will be, your body, all the nutrients, it all will go in the earth instead of in the box rotting away like that, man. Esau puts everything Esau does is vanity, man. But can you read the Psalms 104 and 29?
The book of Psalms.
So Salakia, did you the other one you read to the end, huh?
Yeah.
So read the Psalms.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 104, verse 29. Thou hidest thy face, they are troubled. Thou takest away their breath, they die and return to their dust.
You see, so that's what the Most High do, man. The Most High, he controls life and death. He takes away everything. He can take away your spirit, but he can also take away your soul. And when it's time to end up in the box, or as Esau does it, when to give up the ghost, the Most High just he just be like boom, and you're done. It's all by the will of the Lord. Life and death is in the hands of the Heavenly Father, man. So, and you go back and you read it again.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 104, verse 29. Thou hidest thy face, they are troubled. Thou takest away their breath, they die and return to their dust.
Yeah, man, that is what's happening. Can you get the Sirach 14 and 35? So, they go back to the dust, man. Ash to ash, dust to dust, as they say, right? So that's it, man. Come on, verse 30.
Verse 30. Thou sendest forth thy spirit, they are created, and thou renewest the face of the earth.
See, so yeah, man. But yeah, that was that. Read the Sirach. Fasalachia, 2nd Esdras 14 and 35. Yes. Just after death is the judgment, man. And the scriptures are going to say it also. So can you also go into Hebrews chapter, what was it again? You can read that one.
It's the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 14, verse 35.
Nine.
For after death shall the judgment come, when we shall live again, and then shall the names of the righteous be manifest, and the works of the ungodly shall be declared.
You see, so after death come in judgment. Can't read it again?
For after death shall the judgment come.
Yeah, when you die, you go back to this, in front of the Lord Yahawashi. You need to, be recompensed after what you did in this body, man. Huh?
When we shall live again, and then shall the name of the righteous be manifest, and the works of the ungodly shall be declared.
Huh? Can you go to, was the word there? Can you, the 2nd Esdras 7, Pop, and 56? And read the Hebrews.
This is Hebrews chapter 9, verse 27. and as it is appointed unto man once to die, but after this the judgment.
This is funny. Yeah, read it again.
God. This is Hebrews chapter 9, verse 27. And as it is appointed unto man once to die, but after this the judgment.
You see, it is appointed to man once to die, but after this judgment, man. You know, Khan, can you go to basically that is done? Can you read the scripture?
2nd Esdras chapter 7 verse 56. For while we lived and committed iniquity, we considered not that we should begin to suffer for it after death.
You see, so while we live, what you've done in this body, like the scriptures of 2 Corinthians, it says that you need to, you're going to be judged according to what you did in this body. Some people forget this. Can you read it again?
2nd Esdras chapter 7 verse 56. For while we lived and committed iniquity, we considered not that we should begin to suffer for it after death.
Yeah, so while we live and committed iniquity, sin upon sin, you think like, oh yeah, whatever, we curse anyway. Don't be overly righteous, but don't also be overly wicked. Yeah, we curse anyway, so what's one more sin, gonna do? That's not the good spirit to be in, man. You need to embedded yourself. And some people, they don't even think about this to begin with, man. They don't think like, hey, I'm gonna be recompensed for everything that I'm gonna do, whether it be good or bad. You can be sent back being jacked up. The Most High did that to you for a reason. It might be for, like in John 9, that is for, to manifest the miracles for the people so that they can see, like, oh, the Most High, that's the ultimate power. You see the greatness of Yahawashi by, the healing through Yahawashi, through the apostles, through the spirit of the Heavenly Father Yahweh. Or it is judgment, so that you will look like, oh, yeah, like the slave masters, these taskmasters, these slave masters, they go back in a certain seat, but the Most High can also jack them up, man. Sometimes you see it, either mind you be like, hey, that was a slave master, no doubt, man. You see like, oh, yeah, you see a certain spirit on them. But yeah, the Most High created certain spirits to just fill certain spots, to be leaders, to be slave masters, to be presidents, to be kings. So everything, if they die off, like this, like the queen, you bet she's going to be punished, man. Rather it be now, maybe the Most High will send them back immediately, or the Most High be like, oh, you're going to come back later. You're going to be, one of these breeding farms for slaves or whatever. The Most High will have a good judgment for that old war, man. But you gonna correct us a little bit more in there? That's good. Alright, that is done. The book of John. Yeah. John, 1 John, John 5 and 22. And can you get 1 Samuel 28 and 19? And Job 3 and 17. Read to John.
This is John chapter 5, verse 22. For the Father judgeth no man, but hath committed all judgment unto the Son.
You see, so all judgment is committed to the Son, man. That's why we all need to appear for the judgment seat of Yahawashi. It's given unto him by the Father, man. And that's it. That's the point right there. Can you get 1 John 2 and 1? And read your precept.
1 Samuel chapter 28, verse 19. Moreover, the Heavenly Father will also deliver Israel with thee in the hands of the Philistines, and tomorrow shalt thou and thy sons be with me.
Yeah, man. So the Most High is the one that that puts the judgment out there, man. You're gonna be with me tomorrow. You're gonna be with me in the spirit world, because if I'm correct, this goes into what was again?
Because he did not execute his first work.
Yeah.
He did not obey the voice.
Yeah. Just with ex-King Saul.
King Saul.
Yeah. Con,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he you know, went to the witch from Greg. Is this I forgot what it was.
Yeah, that he went to the witch.
Let me see. Let me go to it real quick to double check.
And summoned
Yeah, right foot that he, the woman that had a familiar spirit.
Yeah.
The necromancer.
the necromancer god.
Yeah. So he went to
Because he was afraid of the army of the Philistines.
so that's how you see that even men that were fearing the Lord, if the Most High takes away the spirit, you can do crazy things, man. We should know that the Most High doesn't want. Yeah. So the Most High. Let me see. He wanted to inquire of the female who was dealing with familiar spirits to get Samuel back. Let me see. Yeah, Samuel. Yeah. I needed to refresh that. That's how you see that you need to keep on reading, because you might know like boom like that, but then you need to check it back, man. So he required, he wanted to see Samuel. Hey, what's going on? Boom. Hey, you've done foolish. You know that you're not supposed to do that. So now you're going to be with me in the spirit world. That's what he meant. You know. So that is what's going on right there. So can you get the Job?
Book of Job, chapter 3, verse 17. There the wicked cease from troubling, and there the weary be at rest. Continue.
Yeah, read it again.
There the wicked cease from troubling, and there the weary be at rest.
They start. Let me see. We're in Job.
Started at
Job 3,
11,
verse 17. What was it?
verse 17.
Job 3.
Ik ben 11 begonnen.
Ja, ik heb hem opgemaakt bij 11. Ja, doe maar dat.
It's the book of Job, chapter 3, verse 11. Why died I not from the womb? Why did I not give up the ghost when I came out of the belly?
Yeah, man, because Job was going through it, man. So he was like, man, well, why am I here even, man? You know, Khan?
Why did the knees prevent me? Or why the breast that I should suck?
Khan?
For now should I have lain still and been quiet, I should have slept, then I had been at rest.
Yeah, man, in the heavenly realm, man, in the spirit realm, man, there is rest, because there everything is in order, because the Most High is right there. With Yahawashi, the angels, all the Akim, that have been passed, that are in the spirit world. Come.
With kings and counselors of the earth, which built desolate places for themselves,
Come.
or with princes that had gold, who filled their house with silver, the houses with silver,
Come.
or as an hidden, untimely untimely birth, I had not been as infants which never saw light.
Come. So, all of them, yeah, read on.
There the wicked cease from troubling, and the weary be at rest.
Yeah, so you see there, you see that even the wicked go there, man. So Hitler, all of them busters go there to the spirit realm after death. So the queen is there, as well. In her right mind, and she's not going to have nothing to say there, man. Because that what she has been doing those 70 years on the throne is given unto her by the Heavenly Father, man. Can you get the Proverbs 21 and 1? So you see that the wicked and the righteous go to the spirit world, man. And then you can get your judgment. You come back again whenever the Most High sees fit. Because the Most High will not require the sins of the father upon the children. But still, you have the Isaiah 14 and 22, 14 and 21.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
Yeah, man. So this speaks about these Edomites. They will pay for whatever they did in their past lives, man. Because you are your fathers, man. You go back after the third and fourth generation. What the Most High do? He will punish the ones for their iniquity. And if he wants to do it faster or later, then he does that. The Most High does whatever he pleases, man. So that's what it is. I haven't done nothing. And even if you You are still in the realm that is created by your family, your bloodline. Our bloodline, everyone from kings, princes, females, you know, women, children, you know, old and young, they all went in, man. The ones that were doing pleasing their men, the women, and them hoes, all of them. Esau, all them enemies were like, nah, all of y'all. And it's really the will of the Lord. Because we've been negligent. We didn't hear, listen to the Lord. So then we get jacked up. We got jacked up, and now the Most High, He's shown mercy through the servants of prophets to tell you to get back to the Lord. Remember your ways, you know, cease from sinning. Go and sin no more, like Yahawashi said, man. Are we going to fall? The righteous man falleth 7 times. Why? Because we are in the process of embedding ourselves to the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi, being conformed to the spirit of the Lord, not to the world, man. Because the world will perish. All the things that are in here will perish. Your mansion will perish. Your urus, your lambo will perish. Your sneakers will perish. Your clothing will perish. Your idols will perish. If it's a statue, if it's one of these celebrities, a celebrity that is in the world, they will perish. So why put your mind on that? Why you need to serve Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi, man? And fear Him. That is the duty of all men. Fear Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi, to serve Him, man. And that's what's going to be happening anywhere in the kingdom, you know, because the ultimate power, everything will be set in the way wherein it's need to be set, man. That's in total order, according to righteousness, not to wickedness, man. That's why these people, even the heathen, their nations are crying, man. So how terrible is this damn monkey, man, that is ruling right now? Even his own people are complaining. Shouldn't you be doing well for your own people? But of course, with Jake, they did the same thing back in the day. But the Most High jacked them up for that. Now in the kingdom to come, we're going to be all brotherly, man. No more curses, like Deuteronomy 28 and 54. Evil eye towards your neighbor, towards your children, towards your wife. It's going to be 100% harmony again, man, in righteousness. You know? That's the beauty that we are looking forward to, man. We don't want to be in this hellhole. We don't want to see Jake as a bomb on the street, the part of a joke, you know, being targeted all the time. We want to be in peace. We want our people to be beautiful, man. Because it's also it's out of love, but also if you see people doing all that bullshit, this is shame, man. You don't want your people to represent you like that, even though it's not the direct representation. But people do say like, oh yeah, you people this, you people that. But that's also the curses, you know. You know. But hey, it is what it is. Let me see what I had. You just read this 1 Samuel 28. Actually, first. And 19, though. But so they will pay for whatever they did, man. And the Most High will not visit the iniquity of the fathers upon the children. But when you come back, then you're gonna get it, man. But yeah, we need to wrap it up. So yeah, you have to talk about this. Yeah, and the point is made there. You know, Saul inquired of Samuel, you know, through a female that dealing with familiar spirits, and Samuel's like, "What are you doing, man? This day you're gonna die, man. You're gonna be with me in rest, and you know, in the heavenly realm, in the spirit realm, man. You know." So and when they up, these devils, when they up there, they're gonna see like, "Hey, shit." But they can't do anything to save their own people because they are going to go down, man. That's just what it is. Did you add something?
I got the book of Sirach, chapter 41 and verse 7. The children will complain of an ungodly father because they shall be reproached for his sake.
Yeah, man, because, you know, they live in according to what they build up, right? So, you know, they might say, I didn't do it, and they try to, like in the book of Job, it states, like, you know, they shall seek to please the poor, holding hands with BLM. BLM is all bullshit, man. They do nothing to wake up our people. They just see, it got wrapped up real quick because these sodomites, they don't give a damn about you know, Jake. They're only about filling their own pockets, man.
Nice.
They care about their own lives, man. My life matter. Black lives matter. Yeah, they looking in the mirror. Black lives matter. Yeah, and that's it. Only them, not you. And even that Jake, that dude, who was amongst these sodomites. I don't know what he is about, but he even was complaining in the media, like, yeah, man, this, that, and happening, blah, 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 blah. Of course, man. They taking that money and running with it, man. But hey, you have something else?
Yeah, I wanted the other one. Jeremiah 16.
Mm-hmm.
So let me get it quick.
Which one is that?
Evil angels, Psalms.
En Psalms 1 kan weg.
Dit is Jeremiah.
Je hebt het?
Ja, dat was
Wat wil je dan?
van Orion that they inherited lies. These Edomites, because you was talking about it, that they are complaining about the unrighteous.
Nee, ik weet alleen...
Surely they inherited lies.
read the precept. Als je iets hebt, you
Yeah.
need to have it there.
Yeah, I have it there.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 78, verse 49. He cast upon them the fierceness of his anger, wrath and indignation and trouble by sending evil angels among them.
Yeah, man. So evil angels, to go back, evil angels are sent by the Heavenly Father, man, to jack your ass up. You know, and that's also gonna come back in the time to come, man. All the plagues, just like in Egypt back in the days, the strange apparitions which are being described in Wisdom of Solomon. You know, those are demons, man. It's gonna be so pitch black. People are gonna be afraid, man. They hear hissing of snakes and all that. You know, they hear newly created beasts. You know, teeth created for vengeance, to lay on sore strokes. Because the Most High is gonna not only he has newly created beasts for his to do his judgment, man, to carry out his judgment. You know, but our people, we the hopeful elect, Yahweh Dazah, we are of those men. We're gonna get our hands on these devils as well, man. You know, and the 2/3 of our people, they're gonna be melted. They're gonna be put to death, man, and they're gonna be put to shame. They're gonna be with their head down for a long time because they know who is who in the kingdom, man. You know, so but basically, yeah, read.
Yeah, this is Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 19. O Lord, my strength and my fortress and my refuge in the days of afflictions, the Gentiles shall come unto thee from the ends of the earth and shall say, surely our fathers have inherited lies, vanity, and things wherein there is no profit.
Yeah, man. Can you get and that's how you know, these if you take a look at what's going on right now in the world, these damn devils, they complaining about what has you know, befell them. But hey, if you take a look at the history, you're gonna carry out the tab, because when everything was going well, no one was complaining. Now that things are going downhill, now you want to complain, man. You know, so I had his 64 and 8. Someone has something else, but basically,
Yeah, you gave me Proverbs also, verse 21 and 1.
yeah, Prophets, read that one.
This is Proverbs chapter 21, verse 1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord as the rivers of water. He turneth it whithersoever he will.
You see, so everything, all these rulers that are, you know, kings, princes, presidents. You know, president is a modern day king basically. So all them higher ups are controlled by the Heavenly Father, man, to do whatever he wants when he wants it. So the prophecies can pop off, man. So they can fulfill their lot as being the wicked, and to start things off. So it's all in the hand of the Lord, because the prophecies are written by the Lord, man. They are all orchestrated by Yahweh, the Heavenly Father. You know, so he shows to the Spirit. He makes everything go the way he wants, like in the book of 2nd Ezra 9, man. You know, can you read that one, by the way, 2nd Ezra 9? You can start from 1.
Book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9 and 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Yeah, man. Huh?
Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world,
Which you're seeing right now, you know, the farmers are protesting, all the people, even in wickedness, they're protesting. The electric bills, people are burning electric bills in Italy and all that, you know. it's a big mess, man. People are complaining. The trains, all these people that work for the NS here in the Netherlands, the Dutch railways, they were protesting multiple days, man. You know, because they want more money. So that's just a few things that you see going on that they feel like they are being misused. Read on.
Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
Yeah, man. So you see, the Most High orchestrated all that, man. Even from the beginning, before things spring forth, I tell you of them. Why? Because He knows of them from the beginning. That's how He can tell the secrets. Okay?
For like as all that is made in the world had a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest.
Yeah, man. The end is hey, man. This world is done, man. Huh?
Even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings in wonders and powerful works, and endings in effects and signs.
Yeah, man. You see now the things that are springing forth, man. The prophecies are popping off. You see all the things, the effects of the Most High's words, man. You know? Okay?
And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed.
Yeah, so everyone can read it again.
And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed.
Yeah, this is this is being cut up a bit like then you can trip over it. So you can be saved by of course by the works in faith, man. Because faith without works is dead. Show me your faith by your works. Your works are going to represent, if you have true faith, you're going to do the works, man, of the Most High. Because you fear the Most High, you love the Most High, and you want to please the Most High. So you can get in the kingdom, and be at peace, man. You want to get as much as possible as lies within you. According to the gift of the Heavenly Father, man. Okay?
Shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning.
So you see, so you can you read the last part again? So you shall be saved. That last
Shall preserve from the said perils, shall see my salvation.
Yes, from 7 again, 7 8.
7.
Go.
And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed shall be preserved from the said perils and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them from me from the beginning.
Yeah, man, that's the Most High going to bring you back to the land if you do the will of the Lord, man, in faith. You're going to be safe from the said perils, the troubles that are ahead of you. The Most High going to guide you through them. You might see and witness some things. The righteous shall be scarcely saved. It's going to be, tight. It's going to not be like, we're going to have food and all that, but you're going to see some things that day, man. Yahawashi, we're going to get through Jacob's trouble. We're going to go through that hardship, man. Keeping the works of the Lord, like, keeping, that faith, your integrity in that time, like Yahawashi said in Revelation 3 and 11, man. So yeah.
Then shall they be a pitiful case which now have abused my ways.
Yeah, man. Then shall they be a pitiful case who have abused my ways, because a lot of we warn these people, hey, get right, get right. They don't want to hear, man. When the Most High says us, y'all gonna be in trouble, man. When the Most High is guiding us, y'all gonna be in straits. Y'all gonna be screaming for your life. Huh?
And they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments.
You will dwell in torments. Be like, man, I ain't got time for this. Huh?
For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me, and they that have loaded my law while they had yet liberty. They
load the law. If you load something, you hate it. You be like, man, While they had yet liberty, now you have, hey, the doors are open. You can still, you can make moves, but what?
And when as yet place of repentance was opened unto them, understood not, but despised it.
See, you don't even really know what's going on, but you're like, nah, man, your church is saying you're this, you're that. Or y'all hate women. Y'all hate this. Y'all hate your own people. We are correcting our own people, you numbskull. We want our people to be right. It's really the spirit of Yahweh Basham Yahawashi, man, wanting you to get right. But he knows who's going to hear and who's going to forbear like one ear and out the other. He knows, man. He knows the cheerleaders. Hey, man, yeah, man, Shalom did that and not doing his will. That cheerleading, you know, you can't fool the spirit of Yahweh Basham Yahawashi, man, because a spiritual man judges all things. You know, you discern what's going on, man. Huh?
The same must know it after death by
The
pain.
same must know it after death by pain, man. So if you're stuck on stupid, man, the Most High gonna get you anyway, man. You can't escape the eyes of the Lord, man, because His eyes are in every place. He created everything. He knows the thoughts that you have in your mind. He knows. Hey, man, the Most High instructs you when you are on your bed. The dreams that you get, the demons that are visiting you, you know, the protection that He gives you, everything is of Him. How can you hide from Him, man? You know, so we need to get right, man. You know, and not be like our people, like in Jeremiah. You can also, what the brother read, it also can be in, by the way, this speaks about Jake that is going off to other idols, man. You know, all these foolishness that they've been seeing around and about them. But there, you can also go into, you know, some scriptures are twofold. Because a lot of scriptures are about Jake going off, but then you can flip it and then put it on these damn devils, man. You know? So, but basically with that, we're going to give all praise, honor, and glory into the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Basham, Yahawashi, Basham Kakodash. Double honor to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone that rule well and that told us His truth. Salutations to the sincere Achim out there that are doing the work. You know, and for the brothers that are out there, you know, studying, learning, having faith in Yahweh, Basham, Yahawashi, and a few sincere sisters out there, Shalom.
Shalom.